Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are, and today's video is a big monthly favorites and fails video for you. I have so many products to talk about this month for my favorites and fails. Most of these products I got like towards the second half of October, so probably had about 2 weeks to review them, so I still want to include them in this video because I think I'd probably forget them by the time November favorites came around. But I have a lot of products to talk about today. Don't judge me, and without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, as always, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, so are all the products I'm talking about in today's video, and these are my own personal opinions on something. If we disagree on a product, that's cool, it's just makeup, it's not that serious. Oh, Azrael brought me a present. It is a ball. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the first thing. I'm not going to do this in any particular order. Some things I like this month, some things I don't like this month, and some things that are kind of like, eh. Okay, so let's get started with a thing I think is kind of disappointing. And I wanted to like it, and I kept trying it, like maybe it's working, like it does a little bit of something, but it's not like great. That's probably why it's at TJ Maxx now. So this is the Too Faced Natural Lust Bronzer. Do you hear her crying? She yells at these little fluff balls in her mouth, like she's trying to kill it or something. I don't know why she yells at that. It happens all the time. So this is the Too Faced Natural Lust Bronzer. Came out with the Natural Lust palette, so it's just like the Natural Love palette, but it's like a new vamped one. And the patina on this is getting kind of gross already. I don't know why I bought it like that. It just looks like that. And I thought this was the cutest thing ever. And it is. And I tried to use it like several times now. And it's not, I'm not making a dent in here. Like you can't even tell I used it. Even though I did use it in a video and everything. It does a little bit of something. It gives you a little bit of bronzer. But a lot of you guys even in the video said you couldn't tell a difference with this bronzer on. And now you can tell a little bit of difference in person. But it's not like my favorite bronzer in the world. And I really want to like it. It smells freaking fantastic. Like, it smells really good. Like, it smells fancy and sweet at the same time. But it just doesn't do enough for me. And then it has, like, this weird two colors where I mix it in between. But I don't really know if that does a lot, or if I'm supposed to mix them in between both colors. So, honestly, overall, I'm just kind of, like, meh about the product. But for $14.99, like, I'm way happier with that than, like, the $35 original price. But it's just so cute that I'm still going to keep it because it's cute, but it just doesn't do it for me. It's so hot and I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt because I went to a Bad Flower concert and saw my favorite bands. And let me show you my shoulder. I have a Bad Flower tattoo and I got Josh Katz, the lead singer, to sign said Bad Flower tattoo, and I need to get that tattooed on the little signature. A lot of DMs when I posted that on my Snapchat or my Instagram story to get it tattooed there. I'm going to. Alright, but like I can't get it rubbing on stuff, so long sleeves today. Next up, back to makeup, is this. It's new to me and I wore it today just like show you guys since I haven't worn it on camera yet. This palette. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is the Center Stage Pinky Rose palette. I've used it twice now, which probably, honestly, ooh, I don't feel great, isn't a lot. It's enough to put in the favorites video probably, but I've got a good test of the mattes so far and I really like them. The only thing I haven't tested in here yet is the pressed glitters, because I don't use pressed glitters and I probably won't ever use them, so I figured let's go ahead and talk about this. I really like this palette. I don't feel like the darker shades are my favorite. I feel like they are a little bit patchy. You kind of have to like hack them before you blend them out. You can't just kind of start blending with them. Like the darker shades I feel like were not my favorite, but like I love most of this palette. Like this shade, oh, it's so good. I used this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one in today's look, which is a lot of colors, so it's like all of these. It's a lot because I just wanted to mix a bunch of colors together. I didn't know if I wanted to go for something more yellowy mustardy, but it was this yellowy mustardy shade in here that really sold me on this palette. And then having this color too, which is kind of more of a weird brown, mixing these two together seemed like a really cool color concept. So the Center Stage palette, I wish the packaging wasn't mauve pink. I love mauve pink. It just doesn't make sense for this story for me. But I'm loving it so far, and since I've tested a lot of the colors in here already, I thoroughly enjoy this, and I'll probably get more use out of this one than my other Pinky Rose Bright Lights palette, just because it is a more wearable fall color story for me, and it was only $25, so I feel like it was a really good price. So I did release a video talking about the palettes I wanted to use in November. This palette will be in there. I added it to the top of the comments section. And I also added this one in there, which I like so far, but it's not my favorite palette ever. I really wanted to love this because I love the color story, and I do like it. Like, the color payoff and the pigmentation is amazing. Just a lot more kickback and a lot more powdery than I expected it to be, but still the colors are so pretty. So I'll be using this in November. And this is the Marvelous Mauves palette by Tufts of Colors. This came in BoxyCharm. We got like a whole different bunch of options. One of you guys sent me this because I didn't get this one, and I'm very appreciative of it because it's so pretty. I love the color story, and I love the quality of the shadows because they are really pigmented and they're very, very soft. They kind of remind me of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, where we love the pigmentation, we love the color story, but there is a bunch of kickback in the pan. That's what this reminds me of. I do love it. I'm going to keep using it for November. It is an all matte palette. I just think it's a little powdery for what I expected, but once you start knowing that's how it is, it's easier to use. And it's super cute, so I'm liking it so far, but I'm not like in love, you know? Next up, I tried 2 new brushes this month. One I like, one I do not, and they're both from Sigma. Also, I have 27 of my brush sets left in stock. Only 27, they're not coming back. So if you guys want them, I'll leave them linked down below. And that'd be really cool if you did. I think it'd be really nice. Like, I'd appreciate it. I worked really hard on this brush set and I want them to do well. So if you want to buy the last of them, that'd be awesome. But the brushes that I tried this month, so the one I like is from their breast cancer little collection. So this is the 3D HD Kabuki brush by Sigma. It's the regular one, but it just has a pink handle on it. One side seems to be more domey and the other, this one's more flat-sided. I used it today instead of a sponge. I used no sponge on my face today. I just used it for foundation and concealer because I saw Jinlo's reviews and her video today use it. So I wanted to make sure, like, I never used it for foundation. I don't know why. I tried to use it for contour, but I still like my curved Kabuki brush, so I kind of just threw it back in the drawer last month when I got it. I went back in today to use it for my foundation and concealer, and I like it a lot. I even used the curvy side to like pack on powder underneath my eyes. I like it a lot. I am a dedicated sponge user, but I did thoroughly enjoy this way more than my regular foundation brushes, so thank you, Jen, for recommending this brush to me, because every time I see this I'm like, I could contour with that. I don't ever think about foundation brushes, so I used it for my foundation and my concealer today. I was worried it was too big for concealer, but it actually worked out okay because it is a pointy end. I really like it, and then when I was packing on powder, it didn't really throw it in the air too much, so I kind of like that as well. So whereas it's kind of a new brush using it correctly for me, I did thoroughly like it so far, so I'm going to keep trying to use it, even though I don't think I'll ever be a brush person, not a sponge person. That's just me. Now, the Sigma brush I did not like this month was suggested by Taylor Wynn. She did an eye look about products she forgot about, and she used this brush, which I had, and I just kept it in my filming room, like, unopened. After I decluttered brushes, I had some, like, ones I never tried I was gonna, like, give away to friends or family or throw in a giveaway. This is one of them, but I decided to give it a try because she liked it. This is the Sigma 3D HD Precision brush. It looks like this. I used it today to try to stamp on the shape like she did, just to show you how it performs, but as you can tell, it's not that great. Like, yeah, you can sure stamp on pigments where you want it to, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. I feel like there's a better shape for this kind of stamping thing, which is more of a triangle shape brush. This double-sided one just didn't work for me in the way I think it's supposed to. I feel like it applied the shadow really nicely, but it didn't pack it on. The bristles weren't dense enough for me that I think it packed it on correctly. It just didn't work for me. I'm sure a lot of people love this brush. It's just not my favorite. Alright, next up I have a horde of lashes that I tried this month. Really liking them. So, I actually like all the lashes this month, which is weird because I'm so picky about lashes, but I've been like on the hunt for some nice new lashes lately. I've been using the same ones forever, and I'm trying to get like some new styles in my life. So the Carity lashes. Carity has foaming lashes, even though the one I want the most is sold out. I think it's like Eva, I don't know, but these are the Carity lashes. These are the ones I've tried so far. They are the style Cosset and the style Quinn. I've worn them both in videos as well as on my Instagram, and I like both styles that I've tried so far. There's also a couple other styles I want to get into, but the foaming lashes, the band is not my 100% favorite in the world, but the styles are so pretty. They're very light and they're easy to use, so I really like these. It's just a little bit of a thin band for me, but you can definitely make them work and it's not like an issue. But the styles are so pretty and they look so fluffy, and they're synthetic fibers, which means, you know, if you're into, like, if you're against mink lashes, you don't have to worry about it with these. Next up is the Sugar Pill Eyelash Overdose in Halo. I don't remember if I talked about these last month's monthly favorites or not. But I got these from Ulta's website. The Halo Lashes. These are so pretty. They are a little bit more uniform than I'm used to. I usually like spiky, flary lashes. These are a little bit more uniform, but I thoroughly enjoy them. I wore them to the concert and everything because I just really like the style. I feel like they're full, but they're not super, super thick angles. They are more of a fluffy, even swipe of the eye. And out of all the Sugar Pill styles, this is the only one that kind of like, me, because I feel like the rest of the Sugar Pill lashes look kind of weird, honestly. I don't know. Next up, I have 2 pairs of lashes from Glamlite. This one I've been wearing all the time. So we got these in our Bijou Beauty box last month, I believe. This is the Carna Asada Glamlite Taco Lashes. First of all, the case is so cute, and these are the style. I've been wearing these non-stop because, again, they're full and they have like little flaries. They're not like evenly across. They have like little flaries. These are so pretty. I love them so much. I'm in love. The band, everything on these are so cute. The packaging's super cute. The other pair of Glamlite lashes are the ones I'm wearing. I talked so much crap, and I stand by all the crap I said when these came out because the packaging is ridiculous. I even bought them, and I showed the packaging to Adam, like, is this not the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen in your life? But unfortunately, I fell head over heels when I opened this packaging and saw this style. So, whereas it makes me kind of hypocritical because I'm saying this is a lot of waste. This is stupid. I don't get this. I still think that. It's a lot of packaging. The style really swept me. Like, your little pair of lashes sits right here. All this packaging waste. Whereas the taco makes sense to me for packaging. This is so much waste. But the style's amazing. So this is Deep Dish. These were $12. I'm wearing them right now because I'm just absolutely... Oh, there's something... Oh. Okay, I'm absolutely in love with these lashes. Like, they have beautiful thickness near the band, and they also have these beautiful flares, and they're kind of double layered, just like the Carna Asada taco ones. The Glamlite lashes have like a, oh gosh, like a double flare to them. What is that? Like a double flare to them. So you see them, and then there's like a double layer in there. It's kind of hard to show you. I'm just in love with the style, and I don't think I'll ever put them down. I'm in love with them so much. Like, they're so pretty. I just hate this packaging. Why is this so big and bulky? Can I buy them in the taco form, please? I don't know. But I'm absolutely in love with the Glamlite lashes, and I feel like it's going to be a new obsession of mine. Even though I find a lot of Glamlite things gimmicky, I'm kind of in love with their lashes at this point. Next up is something that I received in PR and it was broken. Probably I would have kept it, like, to give to someone if I didn't see it was broken, but I did, so I decided to, I'll just repress it and give it a shot, like, see if I like it, because I don't want to give someone something that I had to repress. And I thoroughly am kind of glad it came broken because I really like it, and I didn't expect to like it so much just because the top color story is so weird. And this is the Pixie Beauty and Rach Loves highlighter palette. I don't know why the back got all dirty. I don't know what I did to make this dirty. But the Rach Loves Pixie highlighter palette. So this is the shade that came broken. It was this one. I had to repress. I feel like I did a really good job. Like, that's a really nice repressing. I didn't personally think I was going to like it too much because these colors on top, like, when am I ever going to wear these? I can never wear that as a highlighter in my entire life. This purple one's kind of weird. This one didn't really call to me, and I just kind of wanted this highlight, honestly, out of all of them. But I'm thoroughly glad it came broken and I actually tried it because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. These 2 shades, I don't have any use for it. What am I going to do with this? That's one thing that irritates me about highlighter palettes or contour palettes. There's always at least one shade in there I will never get any use out of. So I'm sure if you have a deeper complexion, there's tons of contour and highlight palettes. There's a shade in there you'll never get use of unless you stack it. I cannot stack that with anything. But this is so pretty. I used it today mixed with another highlighter, which we'll talk about in a minute. But it's just so pretty. I don't know. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I don't know. I've been mixing these 2 shades together so far. This one is my favorite, of course, but for a little bit more of a golden hue that's not just so starky kind of a yellow. They're very soft, which is probably why it came broken, but it's very beautiful, and I like it way more than I thought I would because I've tried Pixie highlighters before and they're not my favorite thing in the world. These are just way better than they used to be because I haven't tried a Pixie highlighter in a while, and apparently I've been missing out because they changed the formula and it's a lot better. So let's talk about other highlighters that I'm very excited I can finally talk about because I've had them for a little bit and I haven't been able to post about them because the brand wanted to reveal it, which is super cool, and I am dying over these. Okay, the highlighters, right? they're great. Don't get me wrong, I love them, and I even used one of them today with the Pixie one just for like a little bit of color. You can't really see it on camera because it's different than a regular highlighter, but it's so pretty in person. So these are the Kaleidos highlighters. I'm in love with this packaging, you guys. Packaging 10 out of 10, like mind blown. Like these little tin kind of containers. Like this is so unique. Do you ever see highlighters like this in your life? Are these not the cutest things you have ever seen? Because this packaging is amazing. Like these are so cute. I don't know. Do you guys not think these are the cutest things ever? I showed Adam these when I got them and I was like, look at these. And he wasn't blown away, but I'm like dead over how cute these are. So this is my favorite one. It is Solar Sailor. I use it today to stack with the thing. You can't really see it, but it matches my yellow look. It kind of goes, it's not like, it doesn't have like a base pigment like a regular highlighter. That's why you can't tell. If you wear it on its own, you can definitely see it, but it is more of a glittery highlight. So there's no like base pigment behind it. It's just like a glittery, glowy highlight. I'll swatch it for you, of course, but this is Solar Sailor. Look at this cute little container. So this is it. It's definitely like a icy yellow, and it has a lot of glitter in it. So when you put it on with a brush, it has a lot of glitter in it, but when you swatch it out like this or use your finger, it has a lot of base pigment. But when you use a brush, it kind of just picks up like a glittery highlight. But like if you want to stack it with your hand, this looks so cute. It's so pretty. And this is my second favorite one. It's just Comet Catcher, which is like their pink one, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can even tell like the shift in there. But this is the pink one, which is right here. It's so pretty. I don't know, you guys. These are so beautiful. I don't usually like glitter highlights personally, just I feel like it's just kind of a mess. But for these, I'll make an exception because the packaging sucked me in. 10 out of 10. Love the packaging. And then the formula as well looks so beautiful, especially stacked with another highlight because I like a metallic highlight. Then I'll stack these with a little bit of glitter on top and then like kind of shift my regular white highlight to a pink or a yellow or a blue or a green because there's so many colors. I'm in love. Also, the packaging. Oh my god. Like, I know the formula is great. The formula is always great from Kaleidos. They always knock it out of the park and they're really underrated in my opinion. But the packaging is so cute. It's so cute. I can't deal with it. Alright, so next up for powdery face products. My hair's a mess, I'm sorry, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic. We tried this in a video together. I've also used it in another video since, so we tried it twice on camera. This is it, and this is the blushy highlight. I mean, it's a blush. It's not a highlight, but it's like a glowy blush. That's what I mean to say. Cheek to Chic. This is the color Ecstasy. But it's like a glowy blush. It's really beautiful. Is it worth the price? I don't know. I feel like $45 is a lot for a blush. But I absolutely love the packaging. I feel like it's very elegant. The product itself I absolutely love. So if you are willing to spend money on a luxury blush, this is the one I definitely recommend to you that I've tried because I feel like it's really pretty. And it's a nice glowy blush. It's not something you're going to pick up on a brush and it's going to ruin your entire look because it's too much. It's definitely one of those like satiny finishes that don't take too much to build, but they also don't come off as stark like blush on your face. It's really nice. I've been using it constantly. I've used it today. The other thing I also used today just for the contour part of it is the Film Star Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. This is a lot of money, you guys. These two things were sent to me as PR. I love it so much, but I also feel like it's a lot of money. But it's so pretty. So this is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. The packaging is probably the prettiest packaging that I own. It just feels very old Hollywood. It feels very classic. It feels very elegant and pretty. And I love the cool toned bronzer shade in here. I use it as a contour shade. I don't really feel like this is a bronzer color for me. I want something a little bit warm for my bronzer because my face is so cool. But as a cool toned contour color, it's amazing. I've been using it for my contour color since I'm trying not to use my entire Perfector face palette from Cover FX so fast. But I absolutely love it. And I also really like the highlight in here as well. I feel like the highlight and the bronzer are both really pretty shades. Is that even going to do anything? Oh, there we go. Yeah. These are both really pretty. You can see those videos, like my two last Get Ready With Me videos, if you want to see them in use. But they are really beautiful. This packaging is amazing. It's just kind of pricey. But I feel like when you're getting a Charlotte Tilbury product, you are expecting a luxury price attached to it. So you know what you're getting into. But these are both really good, and I've never tried anything from her before, so trying these things out and really liking them is awesome. Okay, next up I have a foundation. I reviewed this foundation. This is the Juvia's Place Stick Foundation. I give it a 5 out of 10. It is gross looking, you guys. It looks disgusting. If you saw that video you saw when I opened it up, like, it looks gross. It looks nasty. But after seeing everyone else's look like that too, even though no one else seems to care that it looks like that, and I feel like if it was any other brand, people would freak out about how it looks. I like the foundation for running errands. I don't think it's a very good long-wearing foundation. I feel like it looks really pretty, and this is the shade Nicaragua, and it is my perfect shade match of all time. But it's just not good for long wear, you guys. It breaks down really easily. It gets to kind of like transfery. It gets kind of gross. It settles into fine lines. I feel like I saw a lot of texture on my face. But for the first like 4 hours, the finish is really satiny and really beautiful. It's just not a long wear. It's more of a run errand foundation. And it's really easy to use. It just looks kind of gross. It's not great for long wearing. But the finish for the first little while is beautiful. For primers, I have a bunch of primers actually. Oh, and a setting spray. Okay, setting spray. This is the Misfit Beauty. Darn, this stuff has Edward Scissorhands on it. We reviewed the Castle on a Hill palette from Misfit Beauty, and I also threw this in there as well to review. And I really like it, right? It smells fresh. The spray is a little bit intense, but it's stunning. I mean, I guess it's stunning. It's like pretty. It's like a pretty finish to it. It's not super matte kind of setting spray. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I do really enjoy it, and I've been using it quite a lot as my setting spray. For primers, I have 4 primers to talk about today, which is a lot. We'll talk about the first one, which I probably talked about in last month's favorites. I've talked about it a lot on my channel so far, and I really love it. I know they're sponsoring a lot of stuff. I am an affiliate with this brand, but I'm not sponsored to say anything about this. This is the Moonshine Cream by Juno & Co. You guys, I am loving this. Loving it. Like, I'm having a hard time putting it down and trying other primers. That's why I have 3 primers here. I've used this one way more than any of the rest of the 3 of them. So this is what it looks like. I've been using very minimal amount. I've even used it as a moisturizer in the night on its own. It's so good. I don't know. It just leaves a beautiful, like, natural glow to the skin. I've used it in several videos so far. You guys can see those. But it's just really nice. And it feels very cooling to the skin. My skin feels refreshed. It feels hydrated. It feels cooled. And it's really prepped for makeup. You can also use it in a moisturizer at the end of the day. But for makeup, I love it. It's so good. Azrael wanted me to throw this ball, so she attacked me. She literally attacked my foot because I won't throw the ball for her. Control your children. I guess I'm saying that to myself, but still. She's not always the best cat. She's kind of mean sometimes. So next up for primers. Oh gosh. She's coming back with it. Hey. Okay. Go get it. This next thing I got from Nordstrom Rack after my sales and deals video. I went to Nordstrom Rack that day and I picked this up. This is the Smashbox Aura Shield Primer Water. They also have like the pinky one too. I smell this one. I like the smell of this one better. It's a sage and citrus tea. Citrus, clary sage, and tea. I don't feel like it does anything for me. I feel like the regular primer water is more refreshing than this one. Like, this one's okay. I just feel like the regular primer water is better. I like the scent, but I'm not amazed by this. Maybe I don't like the regular primer and water as much as I remember liking it because I've tried so many products since then. But I feel like it used to be a little bit better than this. This is refreshing, don't get me wrong. But that's not something I'm jumping to use every day. The other 2 primers are both really nice as well. I used this one today instead of the Juno & Co. one. This is the Laura Mercier Hydrating Foundation Primer. I really like this one. I feel like it's better than the regular foundation primer. I quite enjoy this one as a hydrating one. I definitely feel like I'm not going to wear a really hydrating foundation over top of this and wear something more satiny or more matte. But it is very moisturizing and it's very nice. Like, if you need the hydration in your skin, this is a really nice option, as well as the Moonshine one. I don't know which one costs more, but they're both really good for hydration. Also, this one, because when you guys said Pop Lux love this, and I love him, so when it came in a BoxyCharm, I think it was BoxyCharm, I'm going to start using it and I like it. So this is a No Pore Blend Priming Water by Touch and Soul. We've all heard of the No Pore Blend Primer, but the water one, this one needs a little bit of tackiness to the skin. So I don't always like these little oily droppers. This one's fine. It's really easy to like maintain without like dripping all over your face. You can kind of control it. I really like this for leaving a little bit of tackiness to the skin. I don't feel like, even though it's a water, I don't feel like it's as hydrating as either of these 2 primers. But I do like it a lot if you want a little bit of tackiness for like your makeup to like stick to. So I feel like it's nice. It's a little bit weird, but I do like it. Next up is something that I was sent to review, and I like it, but I can't tell the biggest difference in the world yet. But this is the Sol de Janeiro My Soul Stick. It has SPF 50 sunscreen in here, and the reason I wanted this is it was advertised as like to help SPF on your tattoos, and I have quite a few tattoos on my arm that usually get sun exposure and they start to fade, and I am so scared. Like, I'll sit in the car with my arms crossed because this arm isn't tattooed, to cover my tattooed arm so like the sun in the car doesn't hit my tattooed arm because I don't want them to fade. So this sounded great to me with SPF 50 in it. I can just roll it up there. It smells so good. It has like that caramelly delicious scent. I'm obsessed with Sol de Janeiro, you guys. Like, I haven't tried anything in their blue containers. Some of you guys said it smells like popcorn. I don't know. I've never tried the blue container. Everything in their yellow containers. Like, I have so much of their stuff. I'm in love. This thing, I feel like I can't tell you if the SPF is like the best SPF in the world, but when I roll it on my skin, I roll it on my tattoos, I roll it on any part of my body, sometimes I put it on my shoulders. It has like a nice tackiness to it when you're putting it on. It's like a balm, like rolly ball thing. Oh, it's not rolly ball. It's just kind of like a balm. I don't know if you can tell. It leaves a little bit of shyness, but what I'll do is I'll roll it on and I'll like spread it out with my fingers and make sure it's coated the area, and it dries down really nicely. It doesn't have like any like stickiness. It really dries down. You don't feel it at all, and it smells so good. And also I like the fact that this is like a twist, because you can get the most product out. It's not just like you use the first layer and you're done. Like, you can definitely get a lot of use out of this, so I really like it. I've been using it every time I go out so far just because I wanted to try it out. I love the smell of it. I already use the Sol de Janeiro spray on my body and their body wash, so keeping with that scent and using a sunscreen at the same time for my tattoos is really cool, and I really recommend this product. I really like it so far. Alright, next up is two other products that I was sent to review, and I've been like craving more cleansers lately because I've been experimenting on things with Adam when he comes to me covered in black grease paint and all kinds of different makeups and airbrush makeup and all kinds of stuff, because I want to test out what kind of cleansers and what kind of makeup removers will get all that stuff off, because it's really serious. It's a lot more intense than what I wear on a daily basis, so I want to see like what cleansers get tons of different kinds of makeup off at one time. So when he comes to my house at the end of the night covered in black grease paint and his shoulders covered in like all kinds of paints and makeups, I'm like, okay, we're trying this tonight, this tonight, this tonight. And he has a couple favorite things. And we tried some of these cleansers that were sent to me. So this first one is the First Aid Beauty Pure Cleanse Facial Cleanser. I've been using this to clean his face, neck, like chest area, shoulders, more than just the face, because there's a ton of products in here and I feel like it's a really good product. So you get 5 ounces, which if you think an ounce is usually how much foundation you get in a regular foundation, you get 5 times that in this cleanser. So you get tons of cleanser in this. It's really big. It's a lot of product. So this has antioxidant boosters in it. It's supposed to remove surface oils, makeup, dirt, and grime. Safe for sensitive skin. That's really something I love about First Aid Beauty. I love most of their products actually, is they're really good for sensitive skin. I have sensitive skin myself. Even if I like sweat a lot, my skin will break out. And since he has sensitive skin as well, he'll break out as well, and different kinds of breakouts. We've been using First Aid Beauty a lot. If we have a tattoo, we have a new tattoo, we use the First Aid Beauty, this. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's a very popular First Aid Beauty product. But instead of like tattoo creams, we use that to moisturize our new tattoos, because I feel like it's the best product available on the market for that. They can advertise it as that. It's a great product. But this cleanser is so good. So this actually, I had to dry it off because we keep it in the shower now. Yeah, it doesn't really have too much of a fragrance to it. The First Aid Beauty products sometimes have like a mango or a melon scent to it. This one doesn't have any fragrance to it. It's a really nice, gentle cleanser. I feel like 1 out of 10 between the best makeup remover of all time and this one. I'd say this one is a solid 7. I feel like it doesn't do the best in the world with harsh eye makeups, but with like regular paints and makeups and foundations, it does a really good job. And also my skin doesn't feel dry afterwards, which is great, because sometimes when I cleanse my face skin is so sensitive that my face will feel really dry and like really missing out on whatever natural oils you need in your skin when I cleanse my face. But with this one, my face doesn't feel dry. It feels really soothed actually. My face doesn't get too red after washing it, so I really like this cleanser. And because you get so much product in here, I really feel like it's worth it. And I really just like First Aid Beauty. They feel like a great brand, and I've had great experiences with their products. The next cleanser I was sent was from Ofra, and this is the After Makeup Cleansing Balm. And this one's cute, right? It's a little thicker than the First Aid Beauty one. This one doesn't really have a smell either. Yeah, I don't think it really has a scent to it. It doesn't say anything about a scent, but it doesn't really smell like anything. It says it has vitamin E's and like different kinds of oils in here. I feel like this is a really good thicker option. This one is a little bit more of like a regular cleanser. I just feel like this one's a little bit thicker to it, and you don't get as much product in here, so I feel like it's a good cleanser. I don't feel like it's good for really caked on special effects makeup. I feel like it's really good for regular face makeup, so if you are a professional special effects person, I don't feel like it's the best makeup remover to you, but as a regular cleanser, or if you wanted to use this instead of a makeup wipe, you wanted to just wash your face, like your makeup and whole face off with this, I feel like it's a really good product. Whereas I would suggest using a makeup wipe first, but with this one, I feel like you can just take everything off with this one. I feel like it's really good for regular makeup. I feel like it's a great job, but for really thick or really caked on makeups that are more intense than say a foundation, I don't think it's the best. I hope that makes any sense at all, but both of these cleansers I definitely would recommend to you. I just say if you're going for heavy duty special effects makeup, not this one. And if you have really sensitive skin, this one's better, but also be aware that sometimes you use a lot more product than you think you're gonna use, because I've been using this a lot and think you haven't been using that much product, but I just keep squirting it. It's just a big tube, I just go. So I've been going through a little bit more, but that's why I'm glad there's so much product in here. But either way, both of these cleansers are really nice. I feel like there's one cleanser, well, it's not a cleanser, it's a makeup remover that I've been loving. Like I've had it for a long time, I've used it and it's great, but with Adam coming and like needing stuff to break down on your body, like stuff to melt away, the Pharmacy Green Clean does a good job, but my favorite one is the Slay All Day by Gerard Cosmetics. It's not just my favorite one, it's his as well. There's one on the way. We already ordered another one because he ran out of his peach one. Yeah, the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Makeup Remover Balm, he uses it everywhere. Like he'll just take his shirt off and he's just taking all the paint off his body and his face. He'll just come in the house and be like, where's my Slay? And I'm like, your Slay All Day Makeup Remover by Gerard Cosmetics? He loves the peachy one. I'm not too much of a fan of the Gerard Cosmetics rose scent, so we have the peachy one, another one of the peachy ones on the way since he ran out of this one, and he's like, did you order yet? Did you order it? And I'm like, yes, I ordered it. If you need anything taken off, that one. You can also use my affiliate code if you want with Gerard Cosmetics, but like, even if you don't, really good. It just like removes everything. Like you need makeup to break down any kind of makeup, whether it's special effects paint, whether it's regular makeup, whether it's like waterproof eye makeup, it could be body paint, it could be anything. It like melts it and breaks it down. You smush it off, you go in the shower, he'll just be like, hey, come look at this. He'll do his arm covered in black paint and like rub his stuff on it and rinse it, and it's like a clean arm again. It's crazy. Really good. I would definitely recommend. I just don't have one on me because we ran out of the peach one and there's one coming to us. So that's something that's been out for a long time. I've tried several times on my regular makeup, which is good. But then when you like see the effects of using it on all different kinds of makeup, you're like, whoa, this really is the best. So I definitely recommend that one to you. While we're on body things, let's talk about something that came in the FabFitFun box this month. So these are the Juice Cleanse Harper and Ari Exfoliating Sugar Scrubs with a juice cleanse. So I've used a couple of these so far. I do like them. I wasn't too excited about getting the FabFitFun box. Honestly, I was kind of like, okay, exfoliators. They have a nice smell. They kind of smell like gummy bears, like the green gummy bears a little bit. Maybe I just think it's the green ones because they're green, but they smell like gummy bears. They are a really good exfoliant. You can kind of like use it on your body and then like kind of smush it in your hands to make it flat, and it kind of becomes like a little bar of soap for exfoliating. It's really nice. I do like these a lot. I'm glad they came in here. I wish they came in both the boxes that I got from FabFitFun because we only have a couple left, but these are really nice. I've been liking them so far and they're really easy to use. Next up we have a bunch of glitter products. So we have 3 glitter products, then we'll get on to lips and we're done. I feel like it's a long favorites video. So for glitters, I have 2 Stilas. This first one is from a little 3 set. You can get at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I've seen them both places. It's usually like a $25 set. They were on sale for $10. This is the Glitter and Glow eyeshadow in Follow the Sun. Out of the 3-pack, this is my favorite one because I've been on the hunt in these like discount stores for a Stila Glitter and Glow in like a yellow color. So this is the color. I feel like these are a little more dry than like the full size one. Like you don't get as much product. So this is the Follow the Sun color. It's not quite as yellow as I wanted. I put it under my lower lash line today. It doesn't like doesn't catch your eye as much as like Perlina does, but it definitely, you can see like the little bit of glitter underneath my lower lash line. I do like it. I just wish it was a little bit of a stronger hue to it, like a yellow hue to it. The other one that I got was from Nordstrom Rack, and this is the Peach Pretense Little White Lies liquid eyeshadow. Peach Pretense. So I like this one because it looks like icy, but there's like a pink hue to it. And I was looking for like, I love Perlina, but it has like purple little colors in it. This one's more of a pink eyeshadow. And I figured I like the Glitter and Glow ones a lot better than this regular liquid eyeshadow for the lower lash line. So this is the Peach Pretense. It doesn't really look peach, it's definitely pink. It has a lot more base pigment than the Glitter and Glows. But I think I wanted the glitter under the lower lash line more than I like the regular liquid shadow. A lot of people don't like the glitter and glows. They like the regular shadows, but I'm not really putting them on the lid that much. So this one is really beautiful. It's just, I mean, it dries down pretty. It's definitely, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. I just wanted the glitter. And I guess I didn't really realize the huge difference in the formulas of Stila things, so I'm not very versed in them. They're both really pretty. Neither of my favorite Stila in the world. My favorite Stila is Perlina, which is a glitter and glow. The last glitter I'm going to talk about today is from Profusion. This is their new Bling It On glitter eyeliner. It's the silver one, which looks pretty cool. And I like this because it has like a little eyeliner brush. If you have like a regular thing like the Stila wand, I put it on a regular like little flat brush so I don't get this huge patty little thing dirty with the rest of my eyeshadow around it. But I don't have to worry about with these. So there's not much base color between this. This is not like a liquid eyeshadow. It is a glitter eyeliner. But I've been using a little lash line, so this is what it looks like. Let me just show you. It has some base pigment to it, but when you really like go with it, you can see right through it. So I definitely suggest if you're going to go over a black liner with this, like make sure that black liner is dry first, or if you're going to put this on the lid or anything, it doesn't really crease on you too much. It's pretty good. I really like this one. They have a gold one as well, but I like the silver. I just tuck it right under here. It's really beautiful, but it's not as stunning as these. Maybe it's because these have like a white base to them, but this is still really beautiful. I probably wouldn't put it if you have too much of a hooded crease, like in the crease area. It might crack with all the bending, but it's still a really good glitter eyeliner, especially because I haven't tried too many glitter eyeliners that I actually enjoy, and I really like this one. I think it's nice. Okay, so lastly, I have 4 liquid lipsticks to talk about today. This first one, I don't know if I talked about in last month's monthly favorites, but I've used it a couple times on my channel. I've also worn it on Instagram. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Game of Thorns liquid lipstick. It's a really pretty brown color. So this is the color. I feel like it's a really pretty brown without being pukey or being like dull and dark or just deep. It's really pretty. It kind of is like a 90s brown color. I'm kind of living for it. So Game of Thorns is really comfortable on the lips. Applicator has like a teardrop. Not my favorite applicator in the world, but the color and formula are both really nice. Next up is the one I've had for a while, just now beginning into. I told you this in my lipstick declutter. It's Jar Cosmetics Bare It All. I'm wearing it today. I don't know what it is. I feel like the colors on the Jar Cosmetics website don't really look the same as they do on me. But this is Bare It All. It's a really pretty nude. Like, it kind of reminds me of a deeper version of Christmas Cookies by Jeffree Star, where it still makes your teeth not look super yellow, but it doesn't look super dark and deep either, or too pale. It's the perfect nude color for me, I feel like. Maybe it could be like a tiny bit lighter like Christmas Cookies, but that'd be the same. So having a slightly deeper nude, this is what I wish Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star looked like on me. It's so pretty. Like, this pretty color, I don't know. I feel like it's the perfect nude. Next up is a color that is not kiss proof, so I wouldn't wear it out, but I do like just wearing it for videos or like wearing it to run errands and things. So this is the Dominique Cosmetics Babe liquid lipstick. Sorry. I like the frosted glass container. I think it's really cute. The packaging is nice, and I also like the wand. It's a teardrop, but it doesn't have a hole in the middle, so it just holds like a decent amount of product. This is the color Babe. Just this pretty peachy pinky color. I feel like with this hair it's a little bit pink for me right now, but I do really like the formula of this. It's not the most matte in the world. It will like, it's not kiss proof. You kiss somebody, you can get a little bit of lipstick on you, but you still have your lipstick on your lips as well. It's not gonna like come off. But if you drink out of a straw or something, you're going to see residue on it. It's really comfortable. I definitely would wear it like in videos, around the house, run a couple errands, get groceries and stuff. I just wouldn't wear it if I was like going out for the day all day without having to touch it up. And lastly, this is from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. This is their Demure liquid lipstick. So this formula is a little bit drying. I definitely suggest putting down a lip balm. There's a fuzz. Sorry, the fuzz. I would definitely suggest putting down a lip balm before you put it on, but this color I'm in love with a little bit. So this is Demure. It's a mauve. Shocker. I love a mauve. So this is a little bit more purple than I'm used to wearing for a lipstick, but I love the color. I feel like the formula is slightly drying, but you put the lip balm down first. It's very nice. Wand, I feel like it could be a little bit softer of a wand applicator, but like it's not hardy or anything. It's just a pretty color. Like, this color is so pretty and I really like it, so it's definitely something I would get a lot of use out of, especially my hair is purple again, because this is the kind of color I love with purple hair. So anyways, you guys, that is it for today's monthly favorites. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a longer one, but I feel like we got through a lot of products. Please let me know something you loved this month in the comment section down below. I would love to hear about it. And something you didn't like as well, because, like, you know, we can avoid bad products. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, I'd love to have you here, and I will see you later. Bye.